Sa. The rain that brought us together. Strong. A deep, emotional, viral-style romantic story. Chapter 1. The First Rain. Strong. Arav hated the rain. It reminded him of everything he had lost, his father, his childhood home, and the life he once knew. But that evening, as he stood under a broken bus stop roof in Bandra, watching the sky pour like it was trying to wash the city clean, something changed. A girl ran toward the shelter, drenched, breathless, holding a sketchbook above her head like a shield. Her hair stuck to her cheeks. Her kurti was soaked. Her eyes sparkled like she was laughing at the rain instead of running from it. She looked at Arav and smiled. "Hi, I'm Mira, and I think the rain hates me." Arav didn't smile often, but he smiled then. H2 Strong. Chapter 2. The Sketchbook. Strong. As the rain grew heavier, Mira opened her sketchbook. Arav glanced at it and froze. It was filled with drawings of strangers she had met on trains, at chai stalls, in parks, faces full of stories. "You draw people?" he asked. "I draw moments," she said. "People forget moments. I don't want to." She flipped to a blank page. "Sit still," she said. "I want to draw you." Arav blinked. "Why?" "Because you look like someone who has a story he never tells." For the first time in years, someone saw him. Not the version he showed the world, but the one he hid. H2 Strong. Chapter 3. The Coffee That Changed Everything. Strong. So they walked to a tiny cafe nearby. They talked for hours. About dreams, about fears, about the kind of love that feels like home. Mira told him she wanted to open an art studio for children. Arav told her he wanted to write a book but never had the courage. She said, "Maybe you're waiting for the right chapter to begin." He didn't know it then, but she was that chapter. Chapter 4. The Distance. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months. They met every evening, sometimes for coffee, sometimes for long walks, sometimes for silence, the comfortable kind. But love isn't a straight line. Mira got an offer to study art in Paris, a dream she had chased for years. Arav wanted to be happy for her, but the thought of losing her felt like losing the rain that had brought her to him. The night before she left, she handed him her sketchbook. "Write your book," she said. "Fill these pages with your story." He asked, "Will you come back?" She smiled sadly. "Only if your story has a place for me." Chapter 5. The Letters. Mira left. Arav wrote every day. Not messages, not emails, letters. He filled the sketchbook with stories, stories of them, stories of hope, stories of love that waited. He never sent them. He didn't know if she still thought of him. He didn't know if she had moved on. But he wrote anyway, because loving her had taught him how to feel again. Chapter 6. The Return. 1 year later, on the first rain of the season, Arav stood at the same bus stop. He didn't know why. Maybe hope is a habit. The rain poured, the sky roared. And then he heard it. Arav. He turned. Mira stood there, drenched, breathless, holding a suitcase above her head like a shield. Just like the first day. She ran to him. "You didn't send me a single letter," she said, half angry, half laughing. "I didn't know if you wanted them," he whispered. She stepped closer. "I wanted you," she said. She pulled out a worn, familiar sketchbook. "I came back for my story," she said. "And you're the only one who can write it." Arav took her hand. "You're late," he said softly. She smiled. "Only by a chapter." Chapter 7. The Ending That Felt Like a Beginning. They walked together in the rain. No umbrellas, no hurry, no fear. Just two people who had finally found their way back. Arav published his book a year later. The dedication read, "For Mira, the girl who taught me that some stories don't end,